Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. Below is a comprehensive tutorial on Java full stack development using Spring Boot, along with details about what a typical live course might cover. I will also provide code examples for various components involved in a typical full stack application. Java full stack development with Spring Boot. Course overview. A typical Java full stack Spring Boot course would cover 1. Introduction to full stack development. Understanding front-end and back-end technologies. Overview of the Java ecosystem. 2. Setting up the development environment. Installing Java Development Kit, JDK. Setting up integrated development environment, IDE, like IntelliJ IDEA or Eclipse. Installing node.js and npm for front-end development. 3. Introduction to Spring Boot. What is Spring Boot? Setting up a Spring Boot application using Spring initializr. Understanding the directory structure of a Spring Boot application. 4. Building RESTful APIs with Spring Boot. Creating controllers, services, and repositories. Using Spring Data JPA for database interactions. Handling exceptions and validations. 5. Front-end development with React/Angular/Vue.js. Setting up a front-end application. Making HTTP requests to the Spring Boot API. State management and routing. 6. Database management. Setting up a relational database, example MySQL, PostgreSQL. Using Hibernate for ORM. Performing CRUD operations. 7. Security in Spring Boot. Implementing authentication and authorization using Spring Security. Securing REST APIs. 8. Deployment. Building and packaging the application. Deploying to cloud platforms like AWS or Heroku. 9. Best practices and patterns. Code organization, testing, and documentation. Sample code example. Let's create a simple Spring Boot application that manages a list of books. This example will illustrate how to create RESTful APIs and integrate them with a front-end framework, example React. 1. Setting up Spring Boot application. Use Spring initializr to create a new project with the following dependencies. Spring Web. Spring Data JPA. H2 database, for simplicity. 2. Directory structure. 3. Creating the model. 4. Creating the repository. 5. Creating the controller. 6. Application properties. 7. Front-end integration. You could create a simple React application to consume this API. Here's a basic example using Fetch API to get and post books. Course duration and format. Duration, typically, a live course may last from 4 to 8 weeks, with sessions held 2 to 3 times a week. Format, online live sessions with recorded lectures, hands-on projects, and Q&A sessions. Conclusion. This tutorial provides a foundational understanding of Java full stack development using Spring Boot. A real course would include more detailed examples, project assignments, and guidance on best practices. The key to success in full stack development is to build projects that combine both front-end and back-end technologies while continually improving your skills through practice and learning.